What's up, weirdos? Saddle Tramp here in Tampa, Florida, Ybor City, ready to have some fun, have some drinks, hit the town, and maybe even we'll meet Shadetree Surgeon. Does that work?
Yeah, I guess that'll work. Yeah, I guess that'll work. So anyway, let's rewind a little bit, okay? Hey, buenos dias amigos, welcome back. This is going to be a very different video than what is normal on this channel. As you can see, I have this trailer hooked up to my truck because I'm going to go get new tires put on this trailer. And why? Because the missus and I are going to make a trip into Florida to go check out another girl's bike. I'll leave a card up here about that video, my explanation for calling a bagger a girl's bike, in case you guys missed that. There's a deal I found on Facebook Marketplace that's located in Mayaca City, Florida, just south of Tampa. It's about 600 some odd miles from here. So we're going to spend the weekend traveling, and we're going to go check out this bike, and we just may come home with another motorcycle. So without me rattling my hammer so many times this morning, I'm going to go ahead and get down to the tire shop, see if they'll put some tires on that trailer, and just play the whole weekend by ear. And I just figured I might share it with you guys. So I'm gonna get on the road. Just like that, they come out here and got the wheels off the trailer. So I guess I'll be out of here faster than I anticipated, which would be cool because I'm really starving. I got a little bit of the shakes because I haven't had breakfast. Well, you guys get the idea. So anyway, that's that. On to the next phase of the day. Okay, that was good. And now to the bank to get some cash. Did I say that this guy is asking less than 5 grand for this motorcycle? And this bike has 20,000 miles, just under 20,000 miles on it. And for it being a 98, the story is a lot more believable than that last ElectraGlide we went to look at, because he showed me some pictures. You know, the controls still have the lettering on the buttons, the brake pedal, well, looks like it was added on, but it's an HD part. But anyway, I'm gonna spare you the details of the stories and just go ahead and get the cash.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What can we help you with?
I want to make a withdrawal from my savings account.
I'm going to send a copy of your receipt out if you could just sign on the little line I made for you.
All right. Okay, let's get out of here before we get robbed. That's it for today's footage. So until tomorrow. And it is the next day. As I said, we're going on a trip and we're gonna get on down the highway. We've just filled up, and me and the missus are just gonna make a good weekend of this. It's Labor Day weekend, so hopefully we don't hit too much bad traffic. So anyway, we'll see what we got when we get there. So you guys hang on and just enjoy the ride with us. Alright guys, we made it to the Tampa area. We're in a little area called Brandon. Made it to our hotel. We're gonna get our room and then get settled in, but not too settled in, because you know why? There's an individual in this area that I'd kind of like to shake hands with and just say hi to. He's probably real busy right now, but hopefully not too busy just to do a little fist bump or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So without me yammering my hammer, I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna get where we're going, all right? They say we gotta wear a mask. So we're just gotta play it safe as we get our rooms and stuff. I think it's just in the lobby. What say you, Mrs.? With the Biden campaign, the moment you got We're using an Uber. We've never done this before.
Not together.
Yeah, not together. We figure we might let one of the locals drive us to where we want to go instead of us getting lost trying to find a place. And on top of that, we really don't want to be dragging a trailer around town and struggling to find a parking spot. So this makes things a little easier. All right, this is our ride. Let's see what happens when we get to where we're going. We're going to a little place called the Dirty Shame. I think I just gave it away. You guys probably know who I'm going to go see. And here we are. So I don't know which one of these doors is the back door. I've only seen this place on YouTube. So we're just gonna take a feel for it and see which way to go. I bet it's this door right here. Yes, this is it. Okay, I found the guy. He's not too busy for a fist bump, but here he is right here in the flesh. The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Shadetree Surgeon himself in the flesh. How about that? What's up, bro?
What's up, guys? On the Saddle Tramp channel, but in the Dirty Shame instead of in Mississippi. So, you know, we dig it. A beer, having a beer, although you haven't had a beer yet.
Well, it's because I need something to wake me up, you know, because it's almost
You know,
600
you can
miles
put
away.
alcohol.
This guy.
It's not always a good idea, but you can do it.
Right. That's funny. But anyway, come down here to Tampa. How in the world can I not come by and just see this guy right here? I've been trying to find an excuse to come say hey to this guy, so why not buy a motorcycle in this area just so I can come by and say hello?
Seems like a hell of an excuse, but I approve.
Yeah, I promise you he's done weirder things than I've done, and more weird things than I will ever do. What do you think? Anyway, that's that. So we're just gonna sit here and enjoy ourselves, have a good old time. Maybe we'll vlog a little bit more. And anyway,
like my face is at you, but I'm like, so when I do this,
Yeah, exactly.
I can see where I'm framing up, but it still looks like I'm engaging you.
Yeah.
all right, I found another YouTuber here. This is Flip, and his channel is Flip Nah. And just having a good old time with this guy, man. Flip, tell the guys what you do.
I nerd out on camera equipment and try to figure out how to do motorcycle stuff.
And I'm going to leave Flip's link to his channel down below. You guys can check him out. He's got a pretty good following going on.
Okay, wait.
And
No, get light.
oh, okay. He's getting.
He's worse
I thought it
than
was.
you.
I thought he was posing. He's giving me
I
good
can
light.
see your freaking camera screen, so now it's like, no, this guy needs more lighting. Screen light, so I'm trying to help out here.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying, like I nerd out on the camera stuff.
I understand where he's coming from because I struggle with lighting too. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna leave his link down below, man. Anyway, until the next frame or whatever happens.
Good times with good friends, hanging out with my man Corey over here, Saddle Tramp here in Ybor City. I'm trying to convince him to go up and down the strip because it's wild up here. It looks wild. Well, you're baby. You know babies? There's babies out in Ybor City at 10 o'clock at night. Give me a break, man. Anyway, good times in Ybor City. Good hanging, man. Awesome meeting you.
Right on.
Hopefully we'll get to do this up in Mississippi. You can show me where you hang out.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Which I live a very boring life.
Oh, I can change that.
Want to hang out?
I can change that real quick, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey, unless you want to hang out in the garage all day long.
Always, dude.
Anyway, until tomorrow, you know, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, that was a bit of a long drive yesterday. Concluded with a very weird evening with some interesting individuals. So, after a good night's rest, we are now headed to Mayaka City or Mayaka whatever you call this place, to go check out this bike. And I'm gonna give that guy a call, let him know we're coming, and I guess we'll see you guys there. Okay, we've been driving for about an hour and a half, and we're out in the middle of freaking nowhere, Florida. So I think we're almost there. We gotta be. I mean, who in the world lives down here, you know? This is a place where alligators are great big. They got pterodactyls for mosquitoes. Anyway, I'm gonna quit hammering my yammer and yammering my hammer and see if I can find this guy's house. I think I hear banjos too. And there it is. That's the bike I was telling you guys about. Sounds good. Nice and tight, nice and quiet. Just under 20,000 miles. The buttons look good. Everything looks clean on this thing. So anyway, this is Mike right here. Mike is the guy I've been corresponding with for the last several days about this bike. Lives all the way down here in, what do you call this area right here?
Mayaka, Florida.
Mayaka, Florida, out in the middle of nowhere. That's another word for saying out in the middle of nowhere, Florida. Because it took 90 forevers to get here. So anyway, Mike, what's the history on this bike? What you got? What can you tell me?
I bought it from my father-in-law, who received it from an old army buddy of his that passed away. I think he passed away in like 2015 or 16. And then I bought the bike from father-in-law in 17, and then I just really haven't had time to fool with it much, so it's just sat, you know, ever since then. I put about 100 miles on it tinkering with it, and just not really my speed. I love my old 03. We're in love together, 15 years, so. I've got all the original paperwork with it, every receipt for every service he ever had done on it. That's how I track the mileage on it. You know, it's done a lot of garage sitting. It's a bit of a garage dweller, but nice to have that kind of thing. You don't always get that with a bike. It's got the original owner's manual and everything with it, so.
Got a little bit of a custom paint job. Looks like an advertisement for a fried chicken place, but well, I'm sure we can do something about that. I'm gonna get to taking care of business, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, what nice people. We spent more time talking and just hanging out than loading the motorcycle, and in fact it was such a nice encounter I forgot I was even there to get a bike. But anyway, check it out. I got a girl's bike on the trailer. Ain't that something? What do you think? She's happy about it. That's cool. Happy wife, happy life, especially when you're going to be on the road. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and lay the camera down. I'm going to quit filming for the moment. I'll pick this up again when we get back to the house. A little more like 600 and some odd miles later. Maybe in a couple of days. Anyway, until then, see you guys there. Okay, we're back home after a couple of days, and I tell you, that was the longest ride home in that truck right there, because with that thing loaded down like it was very difficult to maintain a speed above 60 miles an hour without using a low gear. So, Needless to say, we took mostly back roads on the way home so we wouldn't get run over on the interstate. But anyway, motorcycle's in the garage. These two are outside pouting about it. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, this bike here is going to be all business, you know, for super long hauls. But of course, we'll ride it for other occasions than that. I mean, what are you supposed to do with a motorcycle? But as you can see, I've got the battery on a charger. The battery was pretty weak. I know the stator's working, so it must be an old battery, because when I would rev it up, the little needle on the charger would move. So I guess that's it. So what am I going to do with this thing? You know, now that I got it home, how am I going to make it mine? Well, I'll tell you one thing I'm going to do. I did not notice this on the motorcycle in the pictures until I saw the thing in person. And this thing is decked out like a Christmas tree. I mean, look at it. It's got lights every freaking where. That was added on apparently. Let me show you what it looks like when I turn the lights on. I mean, look at this. This is pretty freaking crazy. It's not really my speed, you know? So I think one of the things I'm going to do to this bike while I've got it is to minimalize all the bling that's on it. I'm not much into bling bling. I mean, check this out. I mean, that's kind of, in my book, unnecessary. It might be why the battery's weak. Or then again, it might just be because it's an old battery trying to turn on a dozen lights before firing the motor up. And who knows what else is going to be done to this motorcycle. Other than ride it, because I haven't ridden it yet. So I'm kind of leery about trying to ride the thing right now, because for one, it doesn't have a tag. It's not registered yet. And two, the tires are 10 years old. But maybe I'll just take it out on the roads where they're not too, well, enough of my babbling. This is very, very different than what I know. It's like I'm riding on a cloud. Let's take it nice and easy. And let's just hope at this moment there's no police officer that comes up behind me, because I don't have a tag on this thing. It's not registered yet. But useless knowledge. But this sucker sure is freaking smooth. I'm not going to take it any faster than what I'm doing now. I'll just go down here to the gas station and turn around and come back. Makes U-turns pretty good. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to do something about this windshield. Maybe a shorter windshield, perhaps some taller handlebars. You know, maybe put my hands right there. Not too ridiculous, but feels pretty good. I wonder how much pep it's got. Wow. Okay, I'm slowing down. I can hear those tires singing. I'm going to keep this thing at a minimum of about 30 miles an hour now. But this thing has more pickup and go than the Softail. Maybe Harley Davidson somewhere in the 90s had changed the final drive gearing. I don't know. You guys who know something about that, leave a comment down below. Tell me about that. But it definitely feels like it's meant for the highway. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing parked at the house. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, and thanks for watching. And if you like what you've seen, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe for more videos coming up. I have no idea what I'm going to film next, but we'll try to keep it interesting. And by the way, Josh, it was a great meeting you. And Mayak and Mike, thanks for the great deal on the bike. It was good meeting you as well. And I had a great weekend. It was almost like I forgot I was picking up a motorcycle. And Flipknot, it was an awesome time hanging out with you that night. So again, you guys don't forget to check out Flipknot down below. His link is going to be down below. And of course, Shadetree needs no introduction, but I'm going to leave his link down below too. So on with the general program. But anyway, as I always say, you guys keep the rubber side down and you be good to yourselves. And thanks a lot.